Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. First of all, can y'all hear me? Because earlier today, child, it was a mess, okay? Can y'all hear me? Because I'm at home on the good computer, on the good Wi-Fi, on the good microphone, okay? And I don't want to have the same issues that I had earlier, okay? So I'm talking to y'all. So we're going to just say, okay, y'all can thank you. Thank you. Okay, because I was like, Lord Jesus, what is happening? I don't know. Okay, but happy Friday. While it's not a lot going on, it's a few things for us to come together and chit-chat about, and that's why we are here. Okay, that is the reason on this good old Friday that I said, hey, let me come on here and say what up to my people. Okay, look, y'all already know, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. It's a frog in my throat. I've been trying to cough, and this is like it's a little irritating throat or whatever. So if I'm coughing, please forgive me. Okay, I probably need some more water or whatever. Anyway. Look, y'all, YouTube has been playing with people. Okay, I've been hearing it, from other people as well. YouTube has been playing. A lot of us are falling out of the algorithm. So if you're watching the replay and you did not know I was on live, I'm sorry. It's not my fault, okay? But y'all, it's hard right now for some of us, okay? But I'm happy for those who are here for us to have a conversation. Okay. Wait, I'm here. Let me see, because I'm here. Y'all can see me when I get on the screen. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I left my closet open, but it's okay. I had to put my dress on today. And I forgot to close the closet door. So ignore my closet open. You see my little dress or whatever. But hello to y'all. Okay, now look, I was like, what is going on Jesus' main line? Somebody should tell him what we want. We want the foolishness to stop. Okay, well, not really, because we enjoy some of the foolishness or whatever, but we never know what is going on. We never know what is going on. And so it's like, child, let's just get together. Okay. Right. I'm on the way. I'm always on the way. Okay. The graphics sometimes take a little bit of time. Okay. I like my thumbnail. The thumbnails, sometimes they are a labor of love. Sometimes they are a rushed mess. But today I base it on, Kenya and Tiana Taylor, because I picked Kenya's picture first. And then when I Googled Tiana Taylor, I seen her with the red hair. I said, ooh, I love the red hair, okay? And the silver dress. And I pulled up Cynthia, and I seen Cynthia in a silver dress. I said, okay, so I guess the theme would be silver and red, child, silver and red, okay? But either way it go, I'm happy that y'all be liking my thumbnails. And then Fatty Chris Brown, Lil Fizz Pop, you know, Lil Fizzle Pop, you know, just find them in real kind of easy. Because Chris, I believe Chris is a BLOOD. Okay, I believe he is, but I'm not sure. And then Lil Fizz, child, he being closed. It is being closed. But I like, you know, red is my favorite color. I also like, you know, reds and burgundies and purple. So I like that. That's the color of love. Okay, and I'm a loving person. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and start and get into the mess, because again, we don't have to be for a long time. We do not. Okay, now look, yesterday, earlier, we had a lot of technical difficulties. For some reason, the sound was not working, but we had a quick conversation earlier. So that review was up for like 20 minutes. You know, the live from, what's today? Today, Friday. A live on Thursday was up. It was fun. Conversations. Okay, y'all know I reviewed Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Okay, that was good too. And then we had that guy who got too. Okay, so we have been putting out content. Y'all look, I'm gonna start getting back to the point of posting 3 videos a day. Okay, that's my goal for the rest of June, to post 3 videos a day. It will not be 3 lives a day. You know what I'm saying? But I need to get back to posting more. I need my money. Anyway, but let me share my screen, okay? Because I've saved some things on the Eye of the G. So we will go there first. Okay, we may have to pop onto the Jasmine brand, okay, to see some things as well. I'm not sure how that will go, okay? It depends on how much we get to everything, okay? And I also, so let me just add that to right there. And then where is the thing? Okay, where is the thing? Anyway, I'm trying to find stuff. Here we go. Okay. First, congrats. Okay, Will Smith posted that, you know, as of today, June 14th, okay, the Bad Boys franchise has reached a total of $1 billion. Now, $1 billion is a lot of money. Okay. I feel like $1 billion. Is anybody a trillionaire yet? I feel like somebody could be. I don't know. But okay, $1 billion is amazing. I've seen. Now look, I if you have not seen Bad Boys: The Fourth Installment, which is Ride or Die, it is great. Okay, and not only that, the first 3 were also good too. So we have other franchises that had, you know, the Fast and Furious franchises, the Transformer franchises, the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, all these other franchises that have movie after just repetitive, okay, all those. And I feel like Bad Boys, each movie had a different premise. Okay, it may have been kind of the same because it was still Martin and Will, but I feel like each movie told a different story from their perspective. So for it to reach $1 billion is great. Okay, again, if you have not seen the movie yet, I'm telling y'all, go see it. Okay, do I feel like they could make a 5th movie? They could. Do I feel like it could be some kind of spinoff? Yes, absolutely. We cannot be letting only the Caucasianites have these long, the Halloween franchise, Final Destination franchise, what's some other franchise? I don't know, the franchises, okay? We have to be able to allow our Black artists, actors, producers, directors, and all that stuff to also have our own stuff. So I'm like, congratulations, confetti, and all that stuff to Will and Martin and whoever else made the movies, okay? Because hitting $1 billion is great. Because y'all do know they were saying that people was like, oh, it won't do well. You know, it's not gonna do that well. And I said, well, shut up. It did great. Okay. So folks who were doubting that the Bad Boys 4 movie would be it would bomb. It was like, no. Right. The Saw child. I remember because I'm not a scary movie person. I have grown out of scary movies because I don't like scaring myself. But I saw the first couple of Saw movies. I think maybe after the third one, I ain't seen it because I was like, why y'all keep? I mean, it's a murderer. Y'all gonna die. It's gonna be painful. So I stopped watching. But people like French. I think it's weird when folks say it's not original. It's the same thing. Come on, the Friday franchise. I'm like, yeah, all these movies and all this stuff. You know, look up my Wi-Fi because I don't know why Wi-Fi's been done. All these movies and all these franchises deserve to keep, pushing. But folks be haters. Okay, why is my Wi-Fi still being done? There we go. Scary. Now, see, Scary Movie, when it was with the Wayans, I liked it because Scary Movie to me was less scary. It was more funny. Now the regular Scary Movies, I saw a couple of those too, but I was like, child, I'm getting too old for that stuff. Okay. But what else did I want to discuss? I want to get into this as well because Tyler Perry, speaking of folks saying stuff is being old or whatever, Tyler Perry has a new movie coming out. Okay. What's it called? Let me see. What is it called, child? Divorce in the Black. Okay. And it is starring, I don't want to play the movie, child. It's starring, child, no, not it's playing. No. It's starring, child, my signal. They just fixed the Wi-Fi 2 days ago. They were just here. Oh, it changes us. But Tyler Perry's new film that will be on, I believe. Girl, let me go to Tyler Perry. Let me just go to Tyler Page because I feel like I'm asking myself questions that are on Tyler's page, and it's just easier to do this. Okay, so it's a movie. Hopefully y'all can see and hear me because I see my signal is at a 1 and I don't know why. I don't know if it's too high and the signal wants to be stupid or not, but it's fine. Y'all can hear me. That's what matters. But it's called Divorce in the Black. It's starring who's her name? Megan Good and Corey Hardick. And a lot of folk were complaining and saying, oh, it's like he keeps making the same movie. Oh, why Tyler Perry? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay, he needs therapy because he keeps making the same movie. Something about Megan and Corey being the leads after both going through profile divorces is ridiculous. It's insidious to me. I don't know. People in the audience, he's feeding that audience simple people produce for their audience. Why would Tyler Perry change his product when it's proven to work for him and it's blah, 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 blah. But to the people who kept on saying, this is the same movie. He keeps making the same movie. It's the same. All movies are the same, okay? All of them. There's no new kind of movie as long as the acting is good. Because when I saw the preview, I said, oh, it reminds me of Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts and oh boy. It also kind of reminded me of Possibly Enough with J-Lo, okay? I also feel like even if the premise is a married couple with issues, what's going to happen? I mean, so what? So what? If the acting is good, why are y'all complaining? Everything is a remake, a reimagining, another thought process of something we've already seen. Okay, every scary movie is somebody killing some dang on body. Okay, it's a paranormal stuff. Okay, it's all. I just want us to stop critiquing us Black people and critiquing the Black. Now look, do not get me wrong. Sometimes the Tyler Perry need not be the writer, producer, director, choreographer, videographer, the makeup person, the hair person. Yes, Tyler Perry also needs to allow other folk to come in and also do what they do. Yes. However, let's not act like, we don't like Tyler Perry's stuff. Let's not act like for a long, long time, folks loved his plays and his TV shows, even if they were repetitive, okay? I'm like, y'all be dogging shit before it even hit the blog, before it hit the theaters. It's like, so what? We like Megan Good and we like Corey Harding, okay? And this is for sure a different role for him, kind of playing crazy cuckoo. Tia, is that why y'all got a divorce? Because he got too much into that role? I don't know, okay? But I'm like, just support and wait to see it and then say, man, it was not only was it repetitive, it was stupid, okay? It looked good to me. You know what I'm saying? But was why he got to do that? And why it's a sign. See, is it me or does he really not like women as people? They're always suffering terribly in his movies. I mean, but they live to the end and usually kill people. Tyler created a brand and he knows who his audience is that he is selling to. And that's the point. You have to know who watches your stuff. If I come around here and I do a video about country music or somebody y'all ain't heard, I'm gonna say, who is this? This ain't what we here for. You have to cater to your audience. And to me, he caters to people who like this kind of stuff. He caters to people who likes Black actors, good or bad or indifferent. And Tyler Perry rarely ever has a flop. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really flop when it comes to stuff he's producing. Okay, this will be on Prime. It comes out on July 11th, and I'm gonna watch it because I'll be trying my best to support the Black people who be doing stuff. Okay, because if not them, then who? And if not me, then we. What should we do? Support. Okay. Kate, is her name Kate Middleton? Child, we ain't heard from Kate because Kate got cancer. Child, Kate got cancer. King Charles got cancer. It's a tough time over there in the palace. But Kate was saying how, she's making good progress. There are good days and bad days. I feel like we don't know how true stuff is. I feel like it could be a trick. Okay. Do I think Kate has cancer? Absolutely. I don't think they're lying about that, but I do feel like they're trying to micromanage the situation. You can't micromanage cancer because there's no good way to live with cancer. There's no bad way. You're just living with it. You're dealing with it. So I feel like when they come out with these little statements about stuff, I'm like, ma'am, go get better. Go get better. The fact that we don't really see her much at all anymore. Child, do we see any of the royals anymore? I feel like we saw more of the royals when the grandmama was alive, when Elizabeth was around here. Now, little bit then went to Jesus, and now all of a sudden we don't see nobody anymore. But unless we're going to pray for her to get well. They had, 3 little kids or whatever? Let us pray for some betterness. I'm not reading all this shit. I'm not. Okay. The gist of the matter is good days and bad days, and she's making progress. That's all that matters. We just hope she gets better. Her and the king. Because Charles the fact that Charles waited his whole life to be king, and the minute he become king, he get cancer. And the fact that his mistress became his wife, and now that heifer is the queen. Now she won't be queen without Charles, but the point is she still got to the queen consort. Okay. Anyway, I want Kate to get better because she got children. And we don't want the kids having to, not be with their mama. Okay. We're gonna hope and pray Kate gets better. We're gonna hope and pray that she grows up to be a great and amazing person. Okay. What I want to go to next? Let me think. Oh, Congratulations, don't cry. We have Eve and her husband, Maximilian, celebrating 10 years. I did not know. I did not remember that Eve has been married for 10 whole years. Eve really went across the water, across the pond, across the seas, found her an Englishman, got married, had a baby, and said, fuck y'all, I'm done. Okay? So yeah, congrats to the couple, 10 years married, they have a son together. Eve been happy. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all remember Eve used to be with Stevie J. That is crazy. Stevie freaking J. Okay, but the point is, Eve said, I'm happy now, leave me alone. I'm with my husband, and we across the pond, and y'all need to leave me alone. And child, we will. Okay. I've seen this and I was upset. Okay. Power Book 4, Force, which is Tommy's show, is coming to an end. They're doing a season 3, but after season 3, the show. Yeah, I gotta get some water. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 little second. I'm like, why am I choking? Lord. Look, tickle in my throat. Anyway, I'm sorry. But I watch Power Book 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that stuff. And they're canceling. Y'all, hold on. Like the video. Okay, I think I'm okay now. I'm like, Lord, I'm just up there choking, Jesus. Anyway, I do watch the Power series. I always watch Power the original. Then they have Power Book 2, which we found out the season is on now is the last season, and now being told that Power Book 4, fourth with Tommy, will be ending after the 3rd season. We do know that Book 3, which is Raising Canaan, they're shooting that season now. I feel like that season may come to an end too. They may be just ending the whole Power thing. Now, they said they was going to have a Power prequel that will come out, but I'm like, why have the prequel? You canceling everything else, and we now know what happened to everybody. So I don't know. And a lot of people were saying, why would they want to cancel the Power franchise, but they renewed BMF for season 4, and BMF is going to be the S, okay? But I was not happy about that at all. But, so the upcoming 3rd season of Power Book 4, fourth Tommy show, is the last season. Child, all the shows are going away. They are going away. However, I like the show The Chi, so y'all know The Chi comes on as well on Showtime. So be sure to watch The Chi too, y'all, because they got renewed for season 7. Anyway, what I want to go to next is I got let's get on child. I want to do let's do Remy. So I should have put Remy on the cover. Remy Ma. Remy Ma recently had a birthday. Okay. Now I don't know how old she is, but Remy was having a birthday party. And I said, oh, so her and Papoose really not together. Now, she had like a Cinderella theme party for herself because she's a queen. Because, but I was like, where Papoose at? This is my thing. This is my thing. I feel like I'm gonna pop on screen so y'all can know I'm here and I ain't dead and choking over here. Hopefully my signal stop messing up. I probably need to reset my box. Because they was redoing stuff yesterday. Oh, she's 44. So she's 44 years old. That's not old at all, because I'm only 42. Usually, if you are a married person and you have a birthday party, okay, and your friends are there, your child is there, usually your husband would be at your birthday party, okay? But Remy had her birthday party, child. You see, it's just one chair, okay? It's one chair. The whole time we was there, not, and it was like it was a princess themed party, which I don't mind because I'm like, you know what I'm saying, dresses and sneakers, okay, dresses and sneakers. I think it's fine, because you have to celebrate yourself. If French Montana is there, if French Montana is at your birthday party, I feel like Papoose should be there too. And if your husband can't make it to your party, is he sick? Is he in the hospital? With the daughter there. Okay, the daughter, Fat Joe was there. Remy arrived in a horse-drawn carriage, okay, like Cinderella. But Cinderella also had Prince Charming. And that don't mean that a person is nothing without a man or whatever. I'm just saying, we knew Remy and Pat as Remy and Pat. And now it's just Remy. Okay? But again, Remy there with her daughter, Fat Joe around there. You had people in dresses and stuff around there. Child, French Montana is around there. And I just feel like it's weird to me. In my opinion, it's awkward when everybody like, where your husband at? Because it's usually you won't, have a whole, because you have to plan for this stuff. You have to plan for a horse-drawn carriage that just carries you. Usually you have to, and I don't feel like Papoose would be. Papoose would have to be shot dead in the hospital on a respirator, praying to Jesus to miss Remy stuff. They never shot when you pose it up with your daughter and not Grand Papoose and Fat Joe. Something is up. I don't know what, but something is up. Okay. And I just think it's different. I think it's weird. Not weird, and not weird as in like bad, but just it's weird to me when we see what's going on and we like they're not together. They're not together. Why? Why do you think that? Well, they're never together anymore. They used to always be together, and now they're never together. And then she had a whole birthday party, a whole themed birthday party with a dress. Because I'm like, Papoose would have been Prince Charming because it's a freaking princess theme thing. If he was, they didn't have him on camera. If he was, they were smart not smart, but they purposefully did not show him on camera. And if Pat and Remy have broken up, if they're not together or whatever, I don't think it's a big issue. I think it becomes an issue because it's like you playing in our face. Because you know we wondering where's Papoose. And you just not gonna show Papoose. You just not gonna show up. Have a whole birthday party, your dress made with a crown, your daughter dress made with a crown. You got your little sneakers on, but no one thought to say, hey, where's Papoose at? You got Fat Joe around there. And we don't even like French Montana. Do we like French Montana? I feel like we don't. And a part of me was like, she was like, Joe, I need you there. I need you here because Papoose won't be here. So if Papoose ain't here, I need you here. So that way, I have somebody that's this family that's here with me, because me and then my daddy, we not together no more. And look, again, ain't nothing wrong with if something ain't work out. But just don't play in my face. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But we shall see. Remove that. We shall see. Now, what's up? What I want to do next? Because I feel like it's a lot of itty bitty things. Do any of y'all watch Doubling Down with the Derrick Goes? I don't really watch the show per se. I watch the clips on social media, and it's Karen and what's the man name? Is it Karen and Dion? Now, it's them and all their children. Okay, they have 13 kids. 1, 3. 13. And I be seeing the little clips on social media, on IG or whatever, of the show. I know, like, his mama be around there, and then I think the mama was sick and stuff or whatever. But there are a couple married, which I thought, they're divorced. It said Dion and Karen, stars of TLC Doubling Down with Derrickos, are officially divorced after the judge signed off on the split. And yes, this means it's already official. The couple filed for divorce on June 4th and received a judgment 2 days later on June 6th, splitting legal and physical custody of their 13 minor children equally between the two parents. I'm like, what? According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Dion will pay $1,160 a month in child support, while Karen won't pay any child support because she will bear the responsibility of the kids' medical. I'm like, 13 kids, $1,100. Child, that's probably just the grocery bill. He's paying for the groceries. Okay, it says despite the uncoupling, it seems Karen's keeping the Derrickos last name. Having said in the filing, she didn't need her maiden name restored. Child, to file for divorce on June 4th. Okay, and get that shit on June. I said June, 2 days later. I feel like this is the family, y'all. If y'all don't know, that's the family. That's them and the kids, child, and his mama. Where he at? What the daddy at? Wait, because that's the wife. Oh, right next to her. Okay. But it's all these kids and all these people. There's a whole lot going on around here. And Jesus said, fix it. So while I do not watch the actual show, I know of the show. And I watch the clips. I refuse to watch the show, but I watch the clips. I watch the clips, okay? And from the clips I've seen, because there's 13 kids in the house. The last clip of a show I saw, they got a new house, okay, that he was fixing up because they needed more space. And I feel like if you have 13 kids, can you live separately? Can you even afford to live separately? Because what house could you get that the two people separately enough space for 13 kids? Okay, so, and I feel like if the mama is going to be the main parent, she get the big house. Daddy, you move to an apartment. Okay, and come visit. So for those of y'all who do watch the show, they are officially, they're not separated. They not, they are divorced. Now they have 14 kids. They have 14 kids, but the oldest is 18. So it's 13 kids that are, not 18 or over. They live in Vegas. They said they end up with 14 kids after having quintuplets, triplets, and twins, along with a couple other pregnancies. Okay, and they've been on their shows since 2020. I was shocked because I was like, they were just on TV. And cause usually you don't find, divorces that happen so fast. Yep, quicker than Kenya Mark. They were divorcing while promoting the show about their family. They also had some little issues that this might be for divorce about trying to pull a Kim and Kardashian. Child, hopefully Jesus. Look, all I know is 14 kids is a lot of children. Okay, it's a lot of kids. It's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of moving parts, and sometimes you just can't move them all. And I feel like once we have 14 kids together, bitch, you're not leaving me. Not until all these kids is legal and grown. Okay, you can leave me when our youngest is 16. Because you're not going to have me be the sole raiser upper of a damn kid up and not today. Not on my watch. Ain't going to happen. I said, hell no. Hell no. Y'all, who left Chris Brown up in the air? Chris Brown had a concert over there in Newark, New Jersey, child. And a part of his concert, he'd be up in the air on the little ropes or whatever. And somebody said, leave him up there. Leave him up there. And he was just dangling. He was still singing though. I can't play the song because he was still singing. He was singing and throat was not messing up. Okay. But I was like, child, Chris probably be child. I don't want to be offensive. I feel like Chris probably has amazing breath control because he used to be an angry person, you know, and I think he's learned how to sing, yell, scream, and hold his voice together. Because I said, how you up in the air dangling? Just dangling, child, dangling. And then even once he got down, child was still singing. The mic was on. I said, what is going on? But he was up in the air. Child, I wish I could play this. Let me see if I can play a little bit of it. Without getting flagged. Because he was singing, baby, ooh, yeah. It was that time. Because I don't get child still up there singing. Okay? Child, he was mad, man. He was upset. Now, I feel like he may have been the most upset because I think he may have felt like, y'all see me up here dangling. Y'all see me up here. Why ain't y'all do something? Do something. Because child, I had a whole video. It was a longer version of him up in the air. And you can see him kind of look. You can see him looking down and around like, why the fuck ain't y'all doing something? Like, what? Come get me. I can't go nowhere. Get up here and get me. What is y'all doing? Why am I still up here? Why haven't y'all got me? So I felt like he was upset the most because it seemed like he was up there for a little bit of a minute. And he felt like somebody should have thought how to get me down. And I should not have been up there so long. I should not have had to point to the ladder and say, hey, yes, idiot, get that. And once he got down, because he jumped down, and then the folks walk around. He was like, "Oh mother, why would you do that? You're fired. You, okay." And he's having to still perform. Bring it over to my place, and you'll be like, baby. Because he was mad, y'all. Chris was like, why y'all playing? Y'all playing too much. Okay? Y'all playing too much. Somebody getting fired, that is a big thing. But it's also a thing where you have to pay attention. Because what broke the wire would have broke? Like, it ain't no playing. Ain't no playing. Now, this is my thing about Chris Brown. I will always reference Chris Brown. Chris Brown has a history that we will not ignore. Okay? He does. We know of the things he's been accused of, blop, blop, and bloop. I also want to say his fandom, his support system, his fans support him because he is so talented. You know, now I hope Chris Brown, if Chris Brown get in just in one more altercation with a female, I feel like at that point we have to cancel Chris Brown. I do. I feel like Chris Brown has not gotten into any trouble in his 30s. Most of his drama was in his 20s. And look, you look, I'm not defending that man at all because what he did was wrong. But I also want to say, as long as Chris Brown don't get into no more trouble, I don't think he'll be canceled. But I also feel like the people who don't like him because of his abusive past, they're just not gonna like him, and that's fine. Okay. But I was like, I'm like, he up in the air, child. He's flying around on the little wires or whatever, kind of jump down, child. His knees is good. He kept singing. I said he is talented. As pissed off as he was, I'm sure he wanted to punch somebody in the throat, but he just kept singing. He kept doing his thing, and as long as he does not commit any more atrocious atrocities, against people, he may be okay. But again, his past will never go away. Okay, but y'all get that man out the air. Get him out this dangle. I said, child, he can't get down. He out there. What we gonna do, Jesus? What we gonna do? I also feel like Chris Brown probably is aware he can't fuck up no more. You know, I know his first concert was here and he said a thing. Who canceled? Who blackballed? Not me. Not based on this round here. And I said, but sir, if you got one child, you got one child to round find out. Okay, you hear me? Anyway, what I want to go to next? Okay. No, we're not gonna do that. I'll touch on this. Child, the girl Camille Wimbush, she played the oldest daughter on the Bernie Mac show, oldest niece on the Bernie Mac show. And child, she played the oldest daughter. And y'all, wait, I got some more water. Y'all, 30 seconds, like the video. Get some water, okay? I got it on the screen. Boom, here. The Bernie Mac show, okay? Camille Wimbush, she played the oldest daughter on there. People are like, I guess, complaining or commenting because she is doing OnlyFans. And I feel like it's weird that people be like, oh, she ain't got no money left. I was like, how much did y'all think one of the daughters on the Bernie Mac show would be getting all these years later? And I don't think she's really been in many other shows since then. Like, you do know money don't last forever. And I'm like, it wasn't as if the Bernie Mac show was a huge success initially. I know in reruns it's cheap. We also know how they wasn't really getting paid for reruns and that kind of stuff. So I'm like, that girl grown now. She's an adult. If she want to pat her cooch, if she want to show that thing, child, so people need to stop vilifying people who are okay being sexual. I feel like as long as she not, breaking no law, doing anything illegal, you know, why we care? You know, I saw some folks saying too, oh, why don't she just go act? You don't think she tried? I feel like she was saying like, I don't have a choice, but it's easy money. You know what I'm saying? I feel a lot of people will probably do that stuff if they could. Okay. But this is what she said.
Those Bernie Mac checks must have dried up, or like from a job 20 years ago when I was a 12-year-old. Yeah. Like, duh.
Because we think the residuals are still coming through though.
I mean, they do, but
it's not.
I wasn't, listen, if I was on Friends making $1 million an episode, yes, those residual checks would still be very nice.
Child, the cast of Friends owe everybody some money. The cast of Friends, to me, have made enough money. Start sending y'all checks to everybody else, okay? Because, child, it's a lot going on with the Friends checks.
But as time goes on, they get smaller and smaller every year. You're not making the same amount that you were when the show was current per episode.
Right.
So as someone who was just a kid, don't get me wrong, still making good money, but 20 years later, those checks are not sustainable for a living. Those Bernie Mac checks. With the industry being as fickle as it is, you can't count on any job to last or even to book a job. So over the years, I have done regular 9-to-5s.
Oh, wow.
I owned an ice cream shop for 3 years when I was a teenager.
Wow.
And I funded that with my own money. I taught gymnastics to kids.
Our point is, bitch, I've been working. Okay, I've been working. I think it's easier said than done when people feel like, why not just do this? If she could, she would. If any of us could work a higher, if any of us could get an easier, higher paying, whatever, we would do that. But sometimes you do what you have to do to make ends meet. Because let's be honest, we keep saying it's a recession. It's a recession for rich folk. It's a recession for middle class people. It's a recession where stuff is expensive. Okay, the prices where everything is went up. Ain't nobody pay where it went up. So her saying, look, I tried all this other stuff. I've had regular jobs. Yes, I do get checks from the show, but however, that ain't gonna pay my bills. Okay. And if y'all want to see my tickle bitties, I'm gonna show my tickle bitties, okay? And that's just but I'm like, don't be acting like, I don't think she running sucking on lollipops. You know, I don't think, but whatever she doing, she grown. Who cares? Let her do what she wants to do if she can do it, okay? As long as she's not doing anything illegal, I think we should let it go. Let it be, okay? Now, something I thought was stupid. Now, I don't watch the Kardashians. I have not watched the Kardashians for a while. I used to watch when they were on E, but I stopped watching that as well. And then once they went over to Hulu, I really wasn't watching, okay? However, Malika Hutt, that is what's that boy name? Got to the Yo Gotti. What's the dude name? The dude, A Crip. Y'all know who the lady baby is. She had a kid by that one rapper dude. And she was on the show and she was saying how she assumed that her life would be different, that she would be married by now, with having kids, that she would not be like, in her late 30s with one child, no man. Oh, thank you. I was like, child, OT Genesis. I'm like the rapper man. Okay. Her baby is OT Genesis. He had that one song I love or whatever. I've been getting to the money. Everybody made that song. But she was saying to Chloe how she just did not think her life would be like this and how she wants another baby. She had one child, a son, but because she's not with anyone, she's like, I'm scared what's going to happen to me. Like, I would have to go through like a sperm bank and blah, blah, blah. And Chloe, old crazy ass, this is how we know Chloe crazy. Chloe going to suggest, well, you should just call Rob. Let's call Rob and ask Rob to give you, I said, give her some what? Child, the fact that Chloe called her brother and said, hey, Malika wants to have a baby, but she's, thinking about the sperm bank. Can you give her your sperm? And Rob said, I can't come anymore. I said, now, Rob, why would you? I said, nigga, what? When I said, Rob, now I wonder if Rob meant, I said, did he mean, like, did he have a vasectomy and so he can't get anyone pregnant anymore? Or did he mean because of the situation that went on with him in China and how hard that was for him and the kid and all that stuff? Did he mean like he ain't giving nobody else's sperm? He ain't coming for nobody. Okay, I got one daughter. That's it. Okay, and y'all know technically the Kardashian line will end with Rob and Dream. Because Dream is a Kardashian. Unless Dream has a child before she's married that she gives her last name, the Kardashian name will end with Rob. If Rob don't have, another child that's a son. So I feel like, are they trying to get another Kardashian out in the atmosphere? Because why? That don't make no sense, Jesus. Not today, not ever. Okay. But Rob said, I can't come no more. I can't come in. I was like, that's the weirdest thing to say to somebody. One, I would never call my brother and ask my brother to get my friend sperm. I would not do that. Okay. But they're weird. Anyway, Malika Grace, okay. It's going down to the bank of the sperm. Wrong thing. Going down to the bank of the sperm and just get it, and then you'll be fine. Okay. Chloe, child, ask Tristan. Tristan get rid of your sperm. Tristan is good for giving out sperm. And then y'all kids could be siblings. Ask Tristan. He'll probably say yes, who knows? Because it's foolishness. Cynthia, child, I said, who? I said, no, who asked for this? Who said, yeah? We need a show with Cynthia and Kim. Now, y'all know I don't like Kim at all. Okay? Kim is the child who I don't like. I don't like Trump. I don't like Kim. I don't like Marlo Hampton. Those are like the people who come to my mind when I say I don't like my ex-boss, Penny Wyckoff, from back in 2005. Those are folks I don't like, and I know I don't like them, okay? So, Kim and Cynthia will be a part of a new TV show, reality show. I said it's called Got to Get Out Together. It's going to be on Hulu, okay? Supposedly, Cynthia going to be on it. Kim Zolciak, Spencer Pratt will be around there. We do not know who else is filming, okay? They said Nene was. They say Nene. They offered it to Nene. They offered it to Nene. Nene turned it down because y'all know Nene got a job at the AI Facetune filter place. She got a good job down there. Nene be around there at her house testing all the Facetune filter faces. So Nene can't take time off to be around there playing with people. Okay, so they say Nene turned it down. And I said, really? Okay. It says it's supposed to come out, I guess, maybe later next year. Suppose this now per the Dampin brand says during the series, contestants enjoy living in a huge house for 10 days. They compete for $1 million. It says each second of the 10 days, they add $1. So by the end of the 10 days, it'll be $864,400. Okay. But they then add more money as they participate in whatever other shit. I was like, what kind of... Now, I have been saying for years that Housewives and Bravo people should have some kind of... I love watching, MTV Challenge. I've gotten into Amazing Race. I've gotten into Survivor. So I've always said Bravo needed some kind of like the challenge show for Housewives. Like put them all together and make them compete to win some money. I said that would be a great show if Bravo did it the right way. Okay. I've never been able to get into Big Brother. I think the only season I ever even peeked in at was when Candy and Tamar was on there, and I watched maybe one episode. I can't get into Big Brother. Yes, I can't stand Evelyn Lozada. Can't stand her. Can't stand her ass. Anyway, but yeah, this sounds like it could be cool if it's done right. And it also depends on who the cast is. We only know about Cynthia, Kim, and then Spencer Pratt. Spencer Pratt. Spencer Pratt is from, was it The Hills? The Luna Beach? Baywatch? I don't know. Some white show with white people on our beach. But I think he married that white girl whose face looks different now, if I'm not mistaken. However, we shall see. Okay? When the show come out, will I watch it? I'll watch episode 1 and see if it's fun. Now, we had seen Kim. It was a picture of Kim. It was a video of Kim in the kitchen somewhere, and a camera crew was following her. I feel like, because for some folks thought, Kim filming for House. I said she not filming Housewives, and I now realize, they was probably filming her at home on her way to the house for this show. We shall see. Some kind of house show of Bravo, I think would be it would be cool, because it's also like, I know they have the ultimate girls trip, but that's just them going out to eat and sitting around somewhere. I'm like, no, put their ass in the house again with no TVs, no phones. It ain't nothing fun. Like it ain't no vacation. You know what I'm saying? Make them get put their ass in the Arctic. Okay, put them somewhere else. Anyway, but hopefully when the show airs, I hope Kim lose. Okay, but y'all know Kim need the money. Kim do need the money, but I don't care, because Kim had that show by herself all those years and ain't do nothing that should have been done. Okay, and that's on Kim. Anyway. Laura Govan is allegedly returning to Basketball Wives. I was like, I would never. I feel like at some point you have to stop going backwards. First of all, she's not married to nobody basketball like. Second of all, she's been gone for a long time. Lastly, child, no. The only way the OG should come back is if they are on a cruise somewhere, and the cruise boat get hit by an iceberg. They're stranded on the beach somewhere, and they have to survive for 15 days before somebody comes save them. I feel like most OGs of these shows should not come back to the original show. They pitch some challenge type stuff. Okay. Make them do have a Survivor. If there was a Survivor version of Basketball Wives, okay, book Laura Govan, book Royce Reed, book Susie, okay, book Drea, book Mika Claxton. Now I know Tammy Roman ain't gonna go. There is a whole list of Basketball Wives that you can put on Survivor. Put their ass on a beach for 14 days and let it happen. Okay, because at the end they can win $1 million. I feel like I want different type of shows that make them hoes compete for some money. We will watch that. Okay, even I'm just saying, like, I don't want to see College Hill celebrity. I don't care about China and Tamar at a school for 10 days stealing books from teenagers and kids' lunches. I don't want that. Put Tamar on a beach with Candy and Nene and Phaedra. Who else? Chop, maybe in Kenya. You know what I'm saying? Do that kind of stuff. I'm like, that's the different things that y'all need to do. Send that ass to someone, make them compete for the money. Okay? Make them earn their check. Anyway, I'm just saying. But Laura Govan, now y'all know Laura Govan is the one who they was saying was fucking on Shaq. I think. I believe. She also is the baby mama to Gilbert Arenas. She's also the girl that on the first season, her first season of Basketball Wives, she fought Malaysia. After, like, a girl about 3 weeks postpartum, her and Malaysia got into a fight. That's her. So she is an OG because she was on like one of the original seasons. Girl, what you going back for? Them folk don't know you. What you going back for? Child, for nothing. We've been on for a whole hour. I want y'all to officially like the video and enjoy a quick dance break. And we are back. Okay. Now look, we got about 30 minutes left and then we're done. Okay. I hope that you have really liked the video. Okay. If you have not, then what you here for? If you can't like the video. Okay, don't be mean, like the video. Okay, anyway, Tiana Taylor. So we know Teyana and Iman are still going through their divorce. That she wanted to be private, and he said, "No, let's make it public. Let's put our name out there. That way, people can know what's going on." Initially, it was it was set up that Iman was going to be paying child support. Okay, Iman, like, I can't afford that. She make more money than me. Okay, so she make about 90K, and I make about 100K a month. You know, I should not be having to pay child support like that. I was like, Iman, look, child, look, we thought they were the shit. Okay, and now I was like, Iman, no, and then you ruin this shit for me on the side because I don't want to not like you as a person and that interferes with me like you on the side. You're ruining it. According to TMZ, Iman is asking that his child support payments be reevaluated due to Teyana making nearly twice as much as him. Okay, the court showed Teyana's gross monthly income before taxes is $93,885. Somebody contact Teyana, tell her, ask her to send me $10,000. Okay, I need my $10,000 because if she send me 10 and the mine send me 10, okay, then maybe Nene can send me 10, and then maybe Porsha can send me 10. That's my 40K. Okay, we need 4 celebrities, okay, to send me $10,000 each. Okay, I don't need much. I just want them to. I just need somebody to send me 10,000. If somebody send me 10,000, that'll work for me. I can deal with that for sure. You know what I'm saying? But girl, I'm not child making 93,000 a month. Child, I can't wait. I can't wait to get to that point. Okay. Anyway, says Iman's income was listed at $47,981. Okay. And I said, well, I mean, look, I feel like look, when I tell y'all I'm gonna keep putting it out in the atmosphere, and I just feel like, eventually God will send it my way in some kind of way. I keep putting it out there. I just keep putting it out, and somebody gonna get it to me. Okay, I don't know how it's gonna happen. I feel like with Iman and Teyana, while I understand him saying she makes more money than me, cool. But she had the kids full time. The kids are with her. The kids are with her. And because she's making more money right now, when you were making more money before, okay, it's like, sir, stop trying to bother that lady. Okay? He made more money when he was playing in the NBA. He isn't playing anymore. Now, I don't know what else he do on a sideline, on a part-time time or whatever. I'm not sure. But I feel like consistently kind of going back and forth. I ain't wild. Sir, do you have the kids all day? Or does she? Okay. Now, it says he's only paying $8,000. He's paying $8,000 a month in expenses for the former couple's 2 children. He also says he's willing to pay for major medical expenses. However, it seems like he doesn't want his monthly payments increased and believes they should be reevaluated due to the pay gap. That means he's paying $4,000 per child, basically, per month. In my opinion, it's $4,000 based on their life expenses. $4,000 per kid. That probably means he paying the rent for where they living. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, she ain't living somewhere cheap. I'm pretty sure, that covers, regular expenses, because $8,000 for a regular, a family, that might be excessive. But I feel like in celebrity world, where everything is more expensive, where they live at is more expensive, $8,000 a month, probably she may spend 3 times that a month for expenses. If you pay her 8, I'm like, well, if you get her 8, like what is she paying? Because I'm like, it's not as if her life is like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he's making it seem like he's paying $30,000 a month, and he only brings home 49. If you bring home 40, what is say 40? You bring home 47. that leave about $39,000. The kids ain't at your house. What you want us to do? You know, I'm the young. Who paying for the school? Who paying for the school? The security. Okay, who paying the car note? Okay, who paying for the kids' curricular activity? Like, I feel like he's making it seem like, in my opinion, he's paying, to me, $8,000 a month in their life, in their world, isn't excessive for 2 children. In my opinion, Iman, you be an asshole, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop. Oh, do something. Yes, he plays Rob on The Chi. He plays Tiffany's boyfriend. Okay, he plays Lynn Whitfield's son on The Chi. He does a good job too. That's like he's fucking it up for me. Okay, because I don't want to not like him in real life, because then maybe me. Because the reason I did not like the Kanan character on Power was because it was played by 50 Cent. If I don't like the person, I can't like their character. You know, it just doesn't work. A little update on the young. I really should have been paying attention. Not paying attention. I should have been following the Young Thug trial, because it's ridiculous. Okay, now we knew that Young Thug's attorney, the judge, had tried to hold that man in contempt of court, criminal contempt of court, and had him go to jail. He was supposed to report to jail, for 10 weeks. It'll be within 10 weeks, 2 days to 20 days of jail. Okay. I said, what is going on here? But luckily, okay, they said no. Okay. The attorney was granted a bond, so he will not have to go to jail at least this weekend. Okay. I think they're appealing it. A part of me also feel like that judge, I think he's getting into some issue. I feel like more of his cases may get looked at because of things he's done and said, based on this child. Do not ruin your career trying to be cool with the people right now, because it ain't gonna look too good. Okay, and I can feel like it's gonna get messy. It's already messy for one. Because it seemed like the judge was just upset that the lawyer would not tell him where he heard some information, but he didn't really have to tell him, and he just kind of went on a power trip. And I was on TikTok, and on TikTok there were lawyers arguing for Young Thug lawyer and saying, Judge, since you are the one who felt like he was eavesdropping or whatever, you are a witness in what you charged him with. So you can't, it was a lie. Okay. But based on the lawyers knowing more than the judge is probably going to be under investigation next. Okay. But at least his lawyer is out. Okay. Now, I feel like if any criminal or any person who's going up for a trial or whatever, they're going to want this lawyer. Okay. To me, he is right now like a white Johnny Cochran, meaning we're seeing him go to bat for his client. And that's what you want in a lawyer. You want someone that's willing to, like, I ain't gonna snitch, bruh, because I ain't do shit wrong, bruh. Okay? You want that kind of, and they've been on trial forever. You hear me? So, you know, it's a lot going on, okay? But I'm surprised they have not had a mistrial yet. I feel like by the end of all this, all of the jurors gonna say, man, he innocent. We don't care. We've been here for 18 years. Let him go. We want to go home, and so does he. Okay, he off. We fine. Leave it be, judge. Okay. But again, the judge who sent the man to jail, who sentenced him to jail, he was granted a bond. He does not have to go to jail this weekend. Okay. Child, what got left? Okay, I know Kenya last. Let's do Lil Fizzle Pop. Okay. Child, now y'all know I can't really show a fight because YouTube don't play them kind of games. You hear me? Lil Fizzle Pop was on a podcast. And do y'all remember years ago when Peter from Housewives of Atlanta and Kenya's ex-boyfriend Matt got into a fight at the radio station, and it was like on camera? That's what basically happened here. Now I got some still shots. Okay, if you see the chair, you see the little chairs right there. You see the wall. If you look in the corner, it's like a brown shirt on the ground. That's Fizz. Okay, Fizz down there. Now there's a couple. I'm a pop off camera as a place that I'm not showing the fight. Okay, there is. Now we're gonna push play a little bit. Okay, wait, let me see. Now they up a little bit. Okay, so the brown part of it is up. So there was a little scuffle. Quick little scuffle. It did not seem like it was an actual fight. It seemed like, oh, y'all just up and scuffling. Y'all scuffling a little bit, because the first video that came out showing it, all you saw was Fizz on the ground, But in hindsight, they then said, oh, now I can show y'all because they're not fighting no more. Now there was like, it wasn't that Fizz got beat up. It is he got knocked down in the tussle of it all, and then he got a little hat on or whatever.
Hey, man, it ain't even like that, bro. Chill, man.
I said, what you want to fight for, Lil Fizz? Now, I was like, why is anybody... Nope.
Oh, what y'all doing?
I said, why is Lil Fizz fighting? What is going on? What happened? What he do? What y'all doing that for? Okay, so I saw this on social media. Somebody said, yo, tell me why Fizz and Jordan Lee Brown got into a fight during the podcast interview. They've been beefing since we shot the movie Runyon. I just never thought it would get to this level. He doesn't want me to show y'all the video, but here is some screenshots. Okay, some screenshots. Okay, I went all the way left on the interview with. I'm like, first of all, who interviewing Fizz? Like, what Fizz doing? What he got going on? I don't know. Okay. However, he seemed okay. Wasn't nobody beaten up and blooded and bruised at all. It was a little quick altercation on the ground or whatever. But I'm like, it reminded me of when Peter, Cynthia's ex-husband, and Kenya's ex-boyfriend Matt got to scruffling. Okay, at that radio interview a few years ago. I'm like, why aren't you grown for this stuff? Get off the ground. What is wrong with people? Now y'all know Fizz ain't gonna say nothing. Now again, I don't think Fizz got beat up. I do think, it was a scuffle. Okay. And we heard a little Fizz name in a minute. We don't never hear Fizz name for something good. As always, some BS, okay? I want to get on Porsha. A couple of things for Porsha. Porsha losing, y'all. And I mean that in the aspect of Porsha is around here, fighting for their house, to film in their house. She is fighting for the divorce. Simon has supposedly sent a cease and desist letter to order Bravo to stop filming the Rolls Royce because Simon said, bitch, that's my car. Now, he didn't say B. According per Radar Online, it says you are notified that pursuant to Georgia law, you are ordered to cease and desist any and all photographing, video recording, taping, and filming of the Rolls Royce. Upon information and belief, True Entertainment LLC, which is the production company for the show, may have been filming, recording, or photographing the Rolls Royce while it may have been in the use and or possession of a third parties other than Mr. Gubadia. Okay, if such actions have occurred, I am requesting that no photographs or recordings be released, disclosed, or published, as Mr. Gubadia does not consent to the same regarding his vehicle, regardless of the use, physical possession, or operation of the Rolls Royce. Please note that Mr. Gubadia remains the sole legal owner of the vehicle, and as such demands your strict compliance with the cease and desist notice accordingly. The fact that we saw Simon give Porsha that car. We saw it when they first got together. We saw him give her that car with the big ass bow on it. Porsha was all happy, happy, happy. Now that they're going through this divorce, Simon is being extra petty. Also, Porsha, do not let anybody give you something and it ain't in your name. Because if it's really for me, why is it in your name? And I feel like when Porsha showed herself driving that car, making the statement that I got the car, Simon said, checkmate, bitch, the car is in my name. So you can't film in that car the same way you can't film in that house because they both in my name. I was like, that's a checkmate. And look, Simon is a petty patty. Okay? Simon is a petty man. Okay? However, in addition to him being petty, legally he's right. This is why I think folks kept telling Porsha, child, take your time. Because gifts that man got you before y'all got married, which you've had use of this whole time, he's now enforcing the fact that, okay, you on this show? Well, guess what? They can't film you with nothing that I bought you. Not that car, not that house. You can live in the house. Go ahead, live in it. You can drive the car. Go ahead, drive it. However, they can't film. Y'all know Housewives of Atlanta is good for a car conversation. Okay, the camera up there and them talk. You know they good for it. I said, because my thing is this: you can't flaunt in a car that you, because even if you rent in a house, if you're renting a house from the landlord can't say, hey, you can't film there. Because if you're paying the rent and that's your place and blah, blah, bloop. But if Simon like, no, that's my house, she can't film. No, the car in my name, don't film her in it. And I'm like, Porsha, you might be out of a job. Because when we first heard that Porsha Gubadia was coming back to the Housewives of Atlanta, it was like, okay, cool. We will see her and Simon. We will see their life and stuff. We will see how their marriage actually is. We will see what's going on with Porsha and Simon Gubadia. And the fact that we won't get any of that. We gonna barely get any of Porsha, because at every turn she can't film something somewhere. She can't film in the house she lives in. She can't film anything in the car she drives. Why? Oh, because they said, bitch, not today. Not in my house. Not Not on my watch. And it's messed up because Porsha, I think once she filed for divorce, I think she maybe felt like it was a checkmate, and he's checkmating her checkmate. And I was like, that's just unfortunate. Because nobody wants to feel like they have no control over anything they're doing, over, the house, the child. That's the car. When he gave it to her, because y'all remember when he gave her that car, and she was dancing on the car, him and her flaunting, because they were doing that to taunt Fallon. Well, this is the thing, Terry B. Bravo doesn't probably want any issues with lawsuits right now. They're not going to try to fight to force Simon to force them to. They're just not going to do it because it's not worth it. Because he's basically inconveniencing Porsha, because Porsha know Bravo not finna go to court with Simon. It ain't worth it. It isn't worth it. It's a lawsuit that isn't worth it. Even if Bravo win, they don't want to risk losing, and they filmed all this stuff in that house or in that car, and then they can't use the footage. Child, and y'all know they are only 3 weeks into filming. Only 3 weeks into filming. And it's early enough to where they can really scrap the whole fucking season and start over. Truthfully, they could. Because no producer or production company wants to have to force someone's ex-husband to allow them to do stuff. This doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, now let's get to Kenya, because the same way Porsha going through it, and she could lose her job too, and we don't know. Kenya, let me get her right here. Kenya, we know already. She posted the poster boards, the stuff about the Britney, the Edie girl, and it was alleged that she had done some revenge P type of stuff. Okay, and earlier it started with Media Takeout, who said that she had posted some revenge P. Last night, ATLian was saying, oh, Kenya's been suspended indefinitely. She's been fired and blah, 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 the blue, blah. Okay. And then no one was there. Was like, wait, what? But now all of the blogs have picked up the story that because Kenya posted stuff, went and printed stuff, went and found some stuff that Britney did a while ago, allegedly on OnlyFans, because Kenya went and found it in some kind of way and then put it on post. I told her she used Brooklyn's child glue and poster boards or whatever, and had this happen at her event for her Kimore Hair Spa. It was filmed. We already heard the audio of of Kenya saying, you're a whore. You're a prostitution whore. You're an escort. Okay, you was around here selling your cooch for $1,400. Okay, and she allegedly had these poster boards up showing stuff. Okay, and that was filmed. It was then leaked. And allegedly, Britney's attorneys, bravo, that could not air. Y'all could not air. Because I think the thing is, whatever she used to do, she tried to wipe it clean. And whoever she is now That's not a part of her life. And so, she don't want nobody to know that she maybe used to say, if you want some cooch, it may cost $1,400. She don't want folks knowing that. And if she used to participate formally in sex work, and if that included her just posting herself scantily, whatever, if Kenya then found that content and then showed it to folks to call her out and embarrass her and expose her, that can be looked at as revenge P. And let me tell you why. A lot of stuff that a person can do can be looked at differently. Y'all know that technically, if you are on school grounds doing something sexually, even without kids there, if you are on the grounds of a school, let's say you have sex on the playground of a school, you could technically in certain states have to register as a sex offender. Even though there were no kids present, even though whatever you did was with a consenting adult, because of where you were, it can be looked at as you not to register as an offender of sex. Okay, so my thing is, the same way Kenya may not have thought by using this stuff that she found on social media and putting it on poster boards and showing folks, I don't think she thought it could be looked at as revenge P. However, a good lawyer could argue it could be, and then Bravo was involved in what a lawsuit about revenge P, and it ain't worth it. Now, I was watching Winter from Love American DC, and she was saying how when she was on the show on Love American DC, that people will say, if you want your event to be on the show, if you want whatever you plan, whatever you have to actually air, you need to be sure some bullshit pop off, because they're going to show the bullshit. If your party just happened and nothing happens, it probably would get cut. So Winter was saying Kenya probably knows that. So Kenya made sure something popped off at her event that they would have to show. However, she may have thought about it thinking, oh, this can be, you know what I'm saying? I don't think she thought it through and thought it would be what it was. And this, caused everyone to get involved. It caused production to allegedly have to do an investigation. And so, per everybody, Kenya has been suspended. I mean, Lovey Scott. I mean, Page 6. I mean, everybody. Okay, the actual blog is saying, well, no, Kenya is for sure suspended indefinitely. Okay, because it's considered an oral sex poster scandal, because maybe one of the pictures they were saying she may have had a pickle in her mouth. Okay, and I'm not even if someone had that on their stuff, if you show it, it can be considered revenge P. Okay, and I just don't think she thought about that. I don't at all. So Kenya went live today. Now, Kenya, to me, she tried to goop everybody. Kenya tried to goop us all because where is it? She's like, I'm going to go live at 6 because the news got out that she had allegedly been fired. Or I'm sorry, she had allegedly been indefinitely suspended. Okay? Boom. So when she was on her little live and she was discussing things, I feel like Kenya was saying things without saying things. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know some folk don't be listening too hard, but I do. So let's listen. We're going to break down what she said. The full live was maybe 15 to 20 minutes, I think, at that. I got it down to about 8 minutes.
So I'm at Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Just let some more people come on. Okay, I'm not dropping any news until I get 100,000 viewers. So let's.
Now I said,
see if we're gonna
Kenya,
get that.
you not gonna get 100,000 viewers. I don't think Housewives of Atlanta garners that kind of attention for one. I also feel like child not 100,000 viewers. Okay, so for that I was like, ma'am, I don't think so.
So I'm at Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Just let some more people come on. Okay, I'm not dropping any news until I get 100,000 viewers. So let's see if we're gonna get that. So I'm only at 9,000 views right now. So I'm gonna show you guys the spa until I get to a certain number.
Now she'll walk through the whole spa. I don't show much of that. I just show her office, and then once she starts talking.
And hopefully my phone doesn't die. Hey, Porsha. By the way, Porsha, I'm so happy at our burgeoning friendship. Like, girl, you are doing your thing, and I love getting to know you on this level. It's a beautiful thing. So, Porsha, thank you for your support. Oh my God. Okay, listen.
A few other girls popped on. I know before I put that part on, the girl Annie Oakley, was it Annie Oakley? Child, the lady who last name was Oakley. She popped on there as well. So Kenya did shout her out too. But I'm just, some of the girls in the show was watching her live.
I'm at the back. I'm winded. Okay, so this is my little office, everybody. Let me come in here. This is my office. Can y'all see? This is my office. Can y'all see?
I need somebody to teach Kenya how to flip the camera, okay? Because, ma'am, just flip the camera around and do that. But I'm like, she don't know how to work a phone.
Can y'all see? Yes. She has the executive view. Executive view, y'all. There we go. I want you guys to know that this is available to anybody that wants to book time. It is the most perfect way to escape. So I'm here today because I literally need, I need a little bit of, TLC right now. My daughter is in, she's at her friend's house right now running around. And it's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. But I wanted to tell you guys, this place is a part of my peace and a part of me giving back to have people come and experience something if they're going through tough times in their life. A woman who just needs a break. A mother who needs some TLC. People who just need to reset. That's one of the reasons why I love being here and being at my spa, because even though this is my first brick and mortar business, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be so truthful right now and transparent. It has been so scary. I know I'm an entrepreneur, I know I'm successful, I know I've done a lot of things in my life. But when I tell you this entire time of building out this spa and getting, even down to people like being haters and saying that the spa wasn't real or the spa, was, for show or anything like that. It was totally ridiculous. So fighting the haters, fighting people that drive by and say, oh, the salon isn't open. We're open from Thursday to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Well, Kenya, if y'all only open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if anybody ride past Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it is closed. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like starting a business is so hard. Okay. I felt like Kenya does not do hair. Kenya has a hair care line. I felt like Kenya's first mistake was opening a salon when she don't do hair. I always felt like she should have maybe rented a space, got maybe 3 stylists, and started small. I think Kenya's small mistake was she went in head first and she threw everything at the wall to make it stick. And I feel like because she started off with such a large business as far as her opening a brick and mortar, buying the building, building like 2 levels, because I'm like, that's a lot to do for someone who doesn't do hair. Like, you don't do hair. So it's not as even like you have clientele that can come to your salon to get their hair done. Now, I think it's great that that's what she wanted to do, but I do feel like someone just said, hey, rent a small location, build up clientele, and then buy a location with the money you've made from building up your clientele. But she ain't do that. But also, girl, if somebody ride past on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, you are closed because you only open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
You know, until we build up our clientele, I wanted to make sure that you guys had the most amazing experience. Thank you, Binge-Worthy, Purple Hearts, if we want to see, you know, this beautiful salon. Listen, guys, this is an amazing feat, and I'm just happy to be here to allow you guys to experience it with me. A lot of you, Team Twirl, you guys have been riding with me from the beginning of time, from when I first appeared as, Miss USA to being a Real Housewife and all of my many endeavors, my hair care line, shout out to Kenny Moore Hair Care, and all of the above. You guys have been riding with me, and I'd love you for it. So I wanted you to just have like this small tour, and hopefully you'll come in and stop by, because when I tell you this place, it's scary when you don't have a ton of customers or people are just looky-loos, I've even had bloggers come and make fake appointments and cancel appointments at the last minute. Some of you might even know who those bloggers are.
Now that's messy. Anybody, I feel like you should not play with folks' business like that. Like, if you want to see what her stuff is like, if I lived in Atlanta, I would just go and experience it. I would pay the money to go, because you will make that money back talking about it, but I don't live in Atlanta. So I feel like any bloggers who are going and making fake appointments, which blocks off time, which makes people who work for her have to come into work and then canceling it, I do feel like that's not nice. That's not nice. Just go pay for it and go see what it is.
But the way that people go out of their way to try to disparage your name or ruin your business, I will never understand it. Like, I will never understand why, clickbait or using my name as clickbait. Hey, Latoya Forever, using clickbait and these tactics, stalking me, violating my privacy, all of those things. And yes, some of those things come with the job, and I accept that, but not disparaging my business. Not coming out over here and, literally booking up my books and then doing no shows because you wanted to see if, we were open, or you wanted to have a story, for clickbait online. It's not cool. Leave me alone. I'm a single mom. I'm out here just like anybody else. I am not getting child support. I'm not getting anything. I'm taking care of my daughter on my own. And I know a lot of you understand that. I'm an entrepreneur. So my endeavors, where, I invest my money, is always going to be in myself.
Meaning Mark ain't shit. Meaning Mark don't pay me nothing. I pay for Brooklyn myself. I ain't getting child support. I ain't getting spousal support. It's just me and my daughter, and now all my money is in my store, in my salon. Y'all playing with me, what I'm gonna do, Jesus.
And so far, so good. I have won at that game. But this salon has damn near, broken the bank, because I just never knew it could, be this big on this scale.
That's why I really wish she would not have bought and remodeled a building when she did not have any clientele. Even though she may have people who buy her products, online or whatever, that does not mean she has clientele in Atlanta that was already paying to do, like, you didn't have no clientele. And yes, you are Kenya Moore, and you are on a TV show, but sometimes that does not equate to support from your fans, because it's like, hopefully your fans are in Atlanta, not, somewhere else or whatever. So I do feel like maybe someone should say, well, hey, Kenya, how about don't buy a building just yet, because you don't have no clientele. Like, you don't even have a staff of stylists. And if you do hire, do the stylists you hire, do they have clientele? If they don't, then they're not really bringing up nothing to the table.
And it's disheartening when you see people go.
Yes, she went so big thinking the show would be the marketing for clients. I agree, and that was a mistake. Like, this for Candy. Candy, who had, I think, first Candy was I think her first thing may have been the bedroom Candy stuff, and how Candy did not do a store for her sex toy line. She had this consultants, so you had to order her stuff online. You know, I feel like that is how you use the show to promote, but you should not put all your ducks into something if you're not like into it. Like, and I'm just saying Candy because Candy has the most, you know, business or whatever. Even her OLG restaurant, you know, she had somebody else doing the cooking. She just the face of it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kenya's mistake. She put a lot of money into an idea, thinking I can promote on the show. But y'all know last season when she tried to open the salon and had that soft opening, the episode that they filmed for the show never aired. And so she ended up, you know, not closing up. She ended up waiting to open up fully because she had the second level renovated, which looks great now. But she spent a lot of money for this luxury hair spa. However, she did not already have a clientele buying things, even for, let's say for Mel, you know, Mel from Love and Marriage Huntsville, how her stuff was like a lot of online stuff, you know, buy my shirts online, buy my stuff online. She was smart because you're only generating stuff as they order it. You know what I'm saying? When you have a salon, a staff, rent, mortgage, taxes and all that stuff, the water bill, the light bill, you know, you order all this equipment, and it's a luxury spa. But again, she did all of that before she had an actual clientele to come in to get their hair done.
Out of their way to try to ruin your business. Like, I've even had people on Google and doing Google reviews, saying crazy stuff on Google reviews. So at the end of the day, I'm just like you. I am completely a single mom trying to take care of my child. I'm not getting support from my soon-to-be ex-husband because we're not divorced yet. So again, you just ride with me, you know, ride with me through this journey, because I know a lot of entrepreneurs have the same journey of putting themselves, their money out on the line and not even knowing that if it's going to work out. Someone wrote, request a deposit. At this point, we're not taking deposits. We're taking full payments because of all the hate and crazy people. There's some people, maybe just Uber fans, that just want to get into the building.
Child, she said, ain't no deposits. Ain't no deposits. We need full payments. Meaning, if you book with Kenya Moore Hair Spa, child, pay up front. So if you don't show up, we got to pay. Not, you know, but some people do that once they start getting people who make appointments and don't show up. That's why some folks will do the deposits. But she's like, no, ain't no deposit. If you make an appointment, full payment. Because truthfully, if you are really coming, you won't care. You're paying anyway. And if you get there and get the service and you don't like it, then the conversation turns into I ain't paying or I want a refund or whatever. But I mean, child, hopefully Jesus will fix it.
You know, that just want to get into the building, just to either see me or see the place. I wanted to share a little bit of that with you. Someone goes, the Dane, the divorce is lasting longer than the marriage. Yeah, that's true. It's been 7 years.
Child, not 7.
I got married 7 years ago. My anniversary was just a few days ago. So this has been a very, very tough week for me.
A tough child. Is that why she was around there putting up the thing, because she was going through it? Because y'all know Brandy married. Okay, so if you feel like someone's attacking you for your 7-year divorce going on or whatever, you may want to call them out a little bit more. But Porsha, Kenya and Mark still being married, not being divorced 7 years later. They broke up like after like a year, I think it was. They may have celebrated 1 year together. But I don't think after that it was anything. Having to answer a lot of questions, from my daughter, having to just deal with all of the stresses that, just knowing that, the marriage came to an end and I have this beautiful daughter as a result of that. So I can't say anything other than the fact that I am blessed. And I just want people to stop trying to tear down another Black woman's business. Like, it's not that serious. I think that
I don't bother people unless they bother me. I'm over here trying to feed my family of 2. I have a lot of responsibilities, and I just don't need people just, you know, going out of their way to disparage my, you know, my good name. So
now, because if we a part of the clip we saw of her at the spa, she had been saying like, I've been trying so hard, it's been so hard, and blah blah blah. So it could be all this stuff coming to her at one time, and child, and then she fucked up.
So yes, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I didn't get to 100,000 viewers, so I'm not sure if I should spill the beans on anything else. Thank you. Someone writes, we want you to win. I stay winning. You know, it is in my blood. Everything, you know, success matriculates around me. So I accept that. God has given me that. But I also give back as much as I possibly can. So I give back to so many charities, so many girls, just in my daily life. You know, my ministry, what I do to help other young girls that are going through tough and difficult times. I give back. So that's just a part of who I am. I don't have to broadcast that. So again, thank you for being a part of building this empire with me. You will be seeing me. I'm not going anywhere.
Now, that part right there, I feel like, because a lot of folks felt like the question was, were you fired? Were you put on suspension indefinitely? I think that was what they wanted her to say. She never said that. However, even her saying, I'm not going anywhere, to me, that's not saying that you weren't suspended. That's not saying you weren't fired, because I'm not going anywhere. This means you'll still see me. You'll still see me. I ain't going nowhere. You'll still, like, when you leave one thing, you know, when you leave one thing and you're still out here, you'll still see me. I ain't going nowhere. You just won't see me there anymore. I also feel like a part of it could be she can't legally say that because Bravo still probably wants to have some kind of explanation about what's going on. So she probably could not literally say, yes, I've been let go, or yes, I'm on suspension, or whatever. But I do feel like her saying, because if it was not true, I think Bravo would have came out and said the stuff around it's not. We haven't fired anybody. You know what I'm saying? We haven't done anything. I think her saying, I ain't going nowhere, this means you will still see me. Like Nene ain't on Housewives, we still see her. And she knew everyone wanted to hear from her. So she said, okay, I'm gonna show y'all my spot. Because she probably know y'all probably won't see it on Bravo. If Bravo has me on suspended indefinitely, you won't see me on Bravo. So let me show y'all my spot. Let me show y'all what's going on. Okay, let me show y'all what's happening. Let me explain how hard it was for me to get here at this point. Let me say I'm a single mom and blah, 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 support. I feel like she's saying things without saying things. And that's just my opinion. That Kenya saying, I'm not going anywhere does not mean she's not on suspension. I also feel like the ladies watching her live and her mentioning little things or whatever was just her acknowledging they're watching me. You know, I feel like this is her way of saying thank you and bye. Okay. That's my opinion.
Despite all this stuff that's surrounding whatever this, you know, people decided they want to write. Thank you, Vaughn. Kenya's a winner. What up, Doe? 313. I love you too. Superwoman, single mom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, Drew Sidor News, period. Shout out to Drew. You know what? Drew has been amazing. Drew has been so amazing as a friend. You know, I love getting to know her through, you know, this platform that I'm on. And when I tell you, Drew is doing her thing. So continue to support Drew. Continue to support all of my sisters in this game. All of my sisters that are out here trying to do it for themselves. I love you, and I ain't going nowhere. So you guys are going to continue to support me, I hope. And
I'm gonna be around. Y'all don't keep seeing me, so support me. Meaning, come to my spa. Come to my thing. Come support me here.
Somebody wrote, let's see, Someone wrote, "You're awesome. We knew we loved her from the moment." Yeah, it's just, someone is writing, "Tell Drew I said never die alone." Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'll tell her. Period, hearts. Anyway, I'm not going to take any more of your time. Thank you so much. Someone wrote, "Kenya, you are a true hustling woman. I definitely hustle harder than anybody else. I'm from Detroit. What else can I do but hustle?"
Amen.
So, someone wrote, "The Queen of Atlanta."
Child.
Kenya Moore hair care. Love you, Queen. Thank you. Future billionaire. I will take that. I will receive that.
Child, not the kitchen. While Kenya was still on the live talking, Winter from Love America DC had already had her live plan to discuss what Kenya had just. I said, "Child, how you live? And Kenya's still live right now. What's going on?"
Thank you so much. But yeah, thank you to all my sisters, the sisters that I work with, the sisters that are up and coming. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being transparent. Thank you for supporting me. And listen, more to come.
So, and that's how she ended the live. Okay. Her saying more to come. So a lot of folks who watched what she said, it felt like it was her saying, "Thank y'all. I will see y'all on social media," which I don't know if I'll be back on the show. Again, she did not specifically say, "Yes, I was fired. Yes, I was suspended. Yes, I want an investigation, blah, blah, bloop." But I think it's because she can't say nothing because of Bravo. Because even if Bravo has her under suspension, she still can't give away storyline. You know what I'm saying? She can't. I feel like this, in my opinion, the only way we'll know for sure that she wasn't suspended is if we see the other ladies filming, and so is Kenya. Because think about it. We kept seeing all of the ladies kept posting themselves on the way to set, after set, and this and that. It's a reason that Kenya finally did a live, and it was her by herself discussing the salon and not saying, "Y'all gotta go. I'll be filming tomorrow, so I'll talk to y'all later." That would have been my way of not saying shit, but saying shit. Okay. But a lot of her, the same way she talked around the whole revenge piece stuff, how she said, "Well, I didn't do this, that, and the other." So she word stuff in a certain way that she does not deny or admit to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Again, the whole "I'll be around, you'll still see me." She could have also said, "Look, I'll see y'all on set. Porsha, girl, I will see you filming next week. Drew, girl, I will see you at the," you know what I'm saying? Like you're talking to people who's watching live, and I would say, "Girl, I will see you. Girl, hey, I will see you, coworker. How you doing, coworker?" You know what I'm saying? But because all of this is kind of fresh and new, I feel like Bravo just has not finished figuring out how to address it. You know, Bravo does not know how to say, "Well, we think she's done. Well, I think we're going to let her go." And I feel like, you know, Kenya kind of put herself in this predicament. And now it's because you was beefing with old girl. So sometimes you play dirty and it gets you in trouble. And now we're all just waiting to figure out, is she fired or no? Okay. I feel like the fans, we can't really say if she deserved to be fired or suspended because we have not seen what photograph she used. If she really used some from that girl OnlyFans that does show her in a compromising sexual situation that was on her private paid OnlyFans or whatever, and if Kenya posted it because she found it, that can be considered wrong. Because again, you know, nobody should find anyone's old explicit stuff okay, that they posted somewhere and then show people, in my opinion. So that's the get you gotcha. It could be considered revenge P because Kenya showed it as retaliation towards Brittany and then called her whores and hookers and prostitutes while showing her in sexual situations from her past. That can be considered revenge P. Anyway, we will have to wait and see what will go on, okay? However, if Kenya is suspended from the show, if Porsha can't film in their car or in their house, we don't know what's going on with Drew and Ralph. We don't know the newbies. Would it even be worth it to have a new season? Child, we shall see. Okay. But y'all, I am done. Please make sure that y'all go watch my other content. YouTube is being really weird and not sharing my stuff. So y'all may not know that I have content up on my channel. No, okay. So go ahead and look at it. I will try to come on tomorrow for a conversation. I hope y'all enjoyed me today. I enjoyed y'all. Even through my coughing, my throat was real dry, whatever. But y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Okay, make sure that y'all go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Become a JayBird. Please share this video, like the video, and also have a good night, y'all. If y'all don't do nothing else, okay, before y'all leave here, make sure to like the video. I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.